Oh, hello everyone. And I just want to say a happy Wednesday. Most of us have had a situation that came up in a coaching call with our 100K coaching certification program this week. And it's one that really is something that we're all going to face at some point. So let me set up this scenario and let's see if you relate to it at all. What our coaching certification candidate said is that they had a client, a coaching client, and this could relate to a customer as well. So any engagement that you have with your perfect, person that engages with your product or service. And so they've been getting great results. They've had wonderful communication. There's been that give and take. They've actually worked together for a couple of months. So there was no indication that there was any kind of challenge. And just recently, there has been silence. The coach has reached out to this person, and there just hasn't been anyone there, and they don't reach back. Now, if you've had this type of interaction in the past, I'm guessing maybe you have had the same reaction that I have had. And that most of my clients, as I talk them through this scenario, what they really look at and how they feel about it. And what it is that we start creating a story. We think about, what did I do? Where is the problem? Did I offend that person? And so we create this story that has, hey, Tanya, how are you? Great to see you actually tomorrow, coming up from Dallas. But anyway, the challenge is we create this story, and the story has very little, if anything, to do with what is truly going on. And so we have this tendency to really push ourselves into the story, and it doesn't help us to reconnect. And we've been talking about building relationships, and that's what we really want with our clients and with any of our contacts that we're, connecting to. And so one of the things that I have found that works extremely well in really, touching out to that individual that has disconnected for whatever reason is that we are concerned. So here's what I would do and what I do in an email or even in a text message or in a voicemail. I just say, hi, this is Gary, and I'm just really concerned because let me start that over again. Hi, this is Gary, and I'm really concerned that we've lost touch, and I want you to make sure that you're okay. Would you do me a favor and just reach out back to me and let me know everything is fine? And I just look forward to talking to you again as soon as you're ready to reconnect. Something along those lines. But the real word that is going to be important in this communication is the word concern. It's not that I'm worried about you and don't do this. I want to reconnect so we can get us back on the calendar and get you going again, whatever that may be. And so that way they think we're selling, we're wanting to reconnect for our reasons. And when we say we're concerned, really what we're saying is that I value the relationship. I value you as a person. And since we don't know what's going on in their life, it could be virtually anything. And when I've done this, inevitably it had nothing to do with me. But what I did was I opened the door. It allowed them the opportunity to come back in and connect with me on their timing. Hey, Jessica, and thank you for that testimonial, that recommendation today. That really meant a lot. So what we want to do is, as we have these situations where they really disconnect from us for whatever reason, we reach back out. Now, here's the other challenge, though. Sometimes they don't reach back out to us. And that doesn't mean that it's something that we now ignore or, in the old days of selling, they said just flush that person and go on with someone else. What I recommend is about a week to 10 days later, send the email again or the text, do something maybe a little bit different. Even if you have their address, send them a little note. and, just touch back with them ever so often, because we don't know what the timing is again. And as long as they know truly that we have this agenda to have the relationship, and it's about their timing. If there's anything we can do to help or to refer or to in some way facilitate a solution to whatever they're going through, that's really what we're wanting. And inevitably, again, it has nothing to do with our product and service, and it also has nothing to do with us. So, because we get into service industries, because we have a product that we know that it really works and it really benefits people, we want them to engage in it and get that benefit. But there are times that life happens and we have to put the pause button on, because if we're out of timing with them, it's not going to do any benefit to them. It's not going to give them that benefit that we know they can have. But it also is, probably going to put that wedge between you and that individual. It's all about, the long term. And this is something else I wanted to just briefly mention. Relationships, there's no timing. There's no rule of thumb on how long it takes to really engage with someone on a deeper level. And it's about their timing. So as we stay in touch with them, we touch them every so often. That old AT&T slogan, reach out and touch someone. But doing it for the purpose of the connection with that person, not for the ultimate goal, if you have it, of having that product or service or that connection on a business level. So I just wanted to bring that to you, because I think this is something that we all face, or if you stay in business, and I hope you all do, hey, Frank, that you're going to face this at some point. I want to remind you, I'm going to be taking a break. Thanks for that love and that like there. I'm going to be taking a break, and I won't be back and doing the Facebook Live until, in this format, until Monday, because we've got the boot camp coming up here Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Tomorrow is setup day here in Denver. We've got people coming from all over the country and Puerto Rico, and just really excited for everyone to connect and to have that experience over the next 3 days. And so one of the things that I think I had mentioned this a couple of days ago, I had only intended to do these a couple of weeks ago up until boot camp. But what I have found is that there is connection, and people are really responding and emailing me about, the benefits that they're finding from this. And so I'm going to continue. I don't know that I'm going to do it every day, maybe Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'll let you know next week. But one of the things that I would request of you is, could you send me an email, Gary@GaryBarnesInternational.com, or put it in the thread here, just, put the question or the thing that you would like to have me talk about. Is there any topic? Is there anything that is top of mind for you that you would like me to address here in these 4 to 5 minutes that we spend with each other during the Facebook Lives? So, I just appreciate each and every one of you. It's been great to have this time, and I'm looking forward to continuing this after boot camp. So with that, thank you so much, and I'll see you in this format again on Monday. Have a great rest of the week and weekend. See you soon. Bye.